Hello everybody, this is Hollywood Joe from Hollywood's World of Sports, and come to you with another WWE DVD review, and it's 29, which came out earlier this week. Some really cool artwork on the cover here. So, inside cover. And I believe there's one more. I like how they show the three, four big matches that were, the centerpiece of the pay-per-view. Obviously, Rock versus Cena, Punk versus Taker, and Triple H versus Lesnar. I'd have to say out of those three, CM Punk versus The Undertaker was a phenomenal match. Lesnar Triple H was very physical. And Cena and Rock, I heavily criticized the match last year. I thought last year's match I thought was horrible, but I really think they proved that they were more what's the word I'm looking for? More compatible this year, it felt like. The match took on more of a serious tone this year, which was good because the year before it was all joking and, comics and funny promos and stuff like that. So that was a good thing. One cool thing I saw on this DVD, or the DVD cover, if you notice right here where my finger's at, it's got a little urn, and I thought that was really cool that they did that because The Undertaker and CM Punk's match was really revolved around the urn and revolved around Paul Bear's death, and and I hate to even ask this question, but you wonder what the storyline would have been like if Paul Bear wouldn't have passed away. Who knows what the storyline would have been, but in a lot of ways, and this is going to sound morbid, Paul Bear's death is what made the story of CM Punk and The Undertaker that much more important. And like I said, it's my favorite match of the night. I can watch it a million times and not get bored. The other thing I would like to say about it is this pay-per-view is, initially when I did my review, right after watching, I was really critical of the undercard. The undercard could have been better, but it wasn't totally terrible like I initially thought it was. I thought the two tag matches were really good, but at the same time, I thought, Jericho, Fandango, and Ryback versus Mark Henry could have been a lot better. I think Chris Jericho could have brought a lot more out in Fandango. Obviously, Mark Henry and Ryback, there's only so much they can do, but the undercard wasn't as bad as I initially gave it, So that being said, the pay-per-view, all in all, was really, really good this year. A lot of great, solid wrestling matches. But the main reason I bought the DVD was because of the full version of the Hall of Fame ceremony. And I gotta tell you, what a great ceremony to watch. The stories that you hear from Booker T, Donald Trump, Trish Stratus, Bob Backlund, Mick Foley, and Bruno Sammartino are just phenomenal. Just some of the things they talk about and some of the memories they share are just phenomenal. And to me, the Hall of Fame ceremony is worth buying the DVD all by itself. So with that being said, great DVD. If you missed WrestleMania, which I'm sure most people out there did not miss WrestleMania, you know, get this DVD. It was a really good pay-per-view. Like I said, I was really critical about some things at first, but after going back and rewatching it, wasn't that bad. But the Hall of Fame ceremony is worth buying this DVD, and you know, just by itself. You know, I wish WWE would just come out with a separate Hall of Fame DVD, but they don't. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, the stories, the memories these guys share are just phenomenal. So, with that being said, not much else to talk about, because, like I said, I wrote my review on WrestleMania 29. You know, the night, you know, right after it happened. But great DVD. It was nice to kind of relive what happened. I would say 6 out of the 8 matches were good. Yeah, I've already mentioned that the 2 matches I didn't like, but with that being said, WrestleMania 29 now available on DVD. Definitely a good collector's item to have. So, with that being said, this is Hollywood Joe again from Hollywood's World of Sports, reminding you as always, we are your source for all things sports. And remember, controversy doesn't come without criticism. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.